Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Frank Dooley, Chancellor at Purdue University Global. Whether you're with us here in Elliott Hall or participating from home, let me be the first to welcome you to our 21st commencement ceremony. Will all who are able please rise for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and the retiring of colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. And join me in recognizing and thanking the Purdue Tri-Service ROTC Color Guard. You certainly make us proud. All right, and I don't know where she went, but I also want to thank our soloist for sharing her beautiful voice with us, Equibar Lorena Martinez. She started "Oh Say Can You See," and I would say "Oh Say Can We Hear." It was marvelous. Thank you so much. She is earning her summa cum laude honors for her bachelor's degree in healthcare administration. All right. She's joining us today from sunny Miami, although it's sunny West Lafayette as well, with her mother, daughter, sister, and brother. What a great support system you brought with us, Equibar. Thank you so much. We do a lot of clapping at these ceremonies, so you have to kind of pace yourself, all right? But it's a day for celebration. It's a day for joy. It's a day you've had such an accomplishment. We're here to recognize you today. So I mean, it's okay to over-celebrate today, all right? I want to take a moment to introduce the dedicated members of our university administration and our keynote speaker who are joining today's celebration. And I'm going to ask them to stand for a moment when I announce their name. And here's one place, let's just hold our applause till they're all standing. Chief Administrative Officer and Interim Vice Provost, Dr. Carolyn Nordstrom. My other Vice Provost, Dr. Melissa Birdie, who is Dean of the School of Nursing. Mr. Michael Lorenz, Strategy and Academic Operations and Registrar. Mr. Jacques Rohan, Strategic Enrollment Management. From the School of Law, Associate Dean, Dr. Sean Jameson. From the School of Health Sciences, Assistant Dean, Ms. Lainey Wright. And from the School of Multidisciplinary and Professional Studies, Associate Dean, Dr. Michelle Riley. The Dean and our Mace Bearer, the Faculty Senate President and Professor, Mr. Robert Winters. Our keynote speaker, Ms. Emily Lewis, who is a recent alumni from our School of Health Sciences. She went through graduation in May. And last night, the School of Nursing had their Honor Society induction ceremony. So also joining us on the stage, our department chair, Dr. Angela Owens, and Professor Morgan Duttler. All right. Thank you for joining us today. And then last but not least, would all of the Purdue Global and Purdue University staff who are assisting in delivering this memorable occasion for us today, would you please stand or wave from where you are so we can just give you some appreciation? There we go. And there we are. Yeah. All right, I'm simply going to say I'm delighted that we're able to celebrate here on campus where the history of Purdue began over 150 years ago. It's been my home for over 26 years at this point. Both of my daughters graduated with Purdue degrees. I actually got to give my younger daughter her degree on this stage. I was part of their support system, just like all of you out here sitting in those seats. And while you're at West Lafayette, I hope you have the opportunity to explore the campus and celebrate amongst our Purdue family. I'm thrilled that over 10,000 people affiliated with Purdue Global are visiting campus this weekend among our graduates, your guests, your family members, the faculty and staff. And I know along with this, we have several already Purdue and Purdue Global alumni with us. So if you're a Boilermaker alumni, would you stand up, please? Boilermaker alums, there we go, there we go, there we go. All right. And you know what we're doing? We're adding to that list today, all right? We're thrilled that you're with us, okay? And you know, I get to do a lot of really cool things with this job. Earlier this year, we announced that the Guild and Team USA Learning Network, Purdue Global is the preferred online university degree provider to Team USA athletes. Now, yeah, that's pretty cool. So when you think of the Olympic athletes, that's who we are now. They're going to come to school at Purdue Global. Anyone who's been an Olympian for the last 10 years can come to us and have their degree paid for as one of a benefit for them. So what a marvelous thing, okay? And I mention this today because when you start looking at the Olympic athletes, there's a lot of qualities that they hold that are very similar to the people in the room today. 3 of them: drive, determination, dedication. Those are just a few of the similarities that you, our graduates, have with the Team USA athletes that we saw competing this summer in Paris. And I actually had the honor of being a spectator at the Olympic Games, and while there, it struck me that the athletes are similar to our students on so many levels. So I started with drive, determination, dedication. That's just, just a start. It's also perseverance, this constant desire to improve, to push boundaries, and to achieve goals. And this list could go on. But like the Olympic and Paralympic athletes, you focused on your goal and you didn't stop till you achieved it. That's why you're here today. So take pride in reaching your finish line and turning your dream into a reality. And during the Paralympics, if you watched those games, you might have saw Rose Hollerman competing in the wheelchair basketball. And Rose is an incredible young woman. There is so much talent on that court. As Rose and her team, they did win silver. And we got the player. Yeah, we should celebrate. Now, the reason I'm mentioning Rose, now that the games are over, one of her goals is getting her master's degree with Purdue Global. And so she is another person busy in the classroom and making those 11:59 p.m. deadlines. And I can't wait to see her up on the stage, crossing the stage just like you will today. In the meanwhile, Rose agreed to give us some words of wisdom on what she has learned.
As an athlete, we get taught that every day you're supposed to do something to try to improve yourself. And we're always working to be better versions of ourselves. And I think education is the best way to do that. I don't think that my wheelchair or basketball define me. I'm not just an athlete. I'm not just a person that gets around in a wheelchair. I'm my own individual person, and I'm Rose. I'm who I am. I'm not those two things. Life can change in an instance. And just being aware of who you are helps you remain happy, because you kind of have the center, and the center is yourself. You don't have to look outward to find joy. You can look inward.
You always have to end on that little music cue, right? I truly admire Rose, and I find her to be a perfect fit for Purdue Global, a university whose family spans the globe without boundaries. And graduates, it's quite impressive. At today's ceremonies, you represent almost every state, the District of Columbia, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and we also have people with us today from Africa, from Asia, from Australia, from Europe, North and South America. We have virtually the entire globe covered. And I love that we're able to remain close through our university as we recognize your accomplishments today. I'm just going to go out and, go to the end of the branch a little bit and venture that graduates, we're going to say a lot of nice things about you, and you are remarkable in your own right. But I think it's also important to acknowledge that reaching this momentous day was not done alone. Balancing school, work, life is no feat, and many of you leaned on family, friends, children, co-workers for encouragement and support throughout your journey at Purdue Global. I have no doubt that today they are just as proud of you as I am, so let's take a moment to thank your support system. Let's show them some appreciation. We're all fortunate you had such an incredible network, and they're here with you at the end as well, all right? I'm honored, and we are honored, that Purdue Global student body has over 4,400 active duty, National Guard, and Reserve military members serving around the globe while they're going to school. Almost 2,000 military family members and over 3,000 veterans. That's 9,400 military learners. And whether you are a graduate or a guest, would everybody in the audience today who's active service member or a veteran, would you please stand? Thank you so much for your service. And while I'm at it, let me share a little bit more what makes your class and your alma mater so exceptional. All right, will the graduates who are attending today as a first-generation graduate, would you please stand and then keep standing? So if you're the first person in your family to attend college and get your degree, would you please stand? All right. Stay up. No, don't sit. You're not done. All right. Just so you know, I'm also a first-gen graduate, as are others on the stage up here. Now, with the graduates, while you were in school, if you had a job or were in the service while attending school, would you please rise and remain standing? And if you're already standing, raise your right hand. One more. Will the graduates who cared for a child or other dependents while obtaining their degree please rise and remain standing? If you're already standing, I'll just put up your left hand, all right? All right, you may be seated. We've run out of arms, right? So over half of our students are caring for a child or a dependent, which is quite remarkable. I believe it's something like almost 90% of our students are working or in the service while attending school. It just says who you are. And in addition to all of you joining us today for graduation, I want to recognize that in the last year, more than 12,000 Purdue Global graduates earned their degree, which is quite incredible. And in the 6 years since we have opened, we are now going to be at almost 70,000 graduates. Let's recognize that. All right, you're truly remarkable. You completed your education while navigating all the challenges that life put in your path. It just takes a lot of hard work and dedication to get to where you are today, and you should be incredibly proud, as I am of you. All right. Now, it is my distinct honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Emily Lewis. Emily is an alumnus, and as I said, she got her degree this past May. She graduated summa cum laude with her bachelor's degree in nutrition. She joins us today from Boston, along with her mom and her fiance, Yuri, who are right down in the front. Emily, would you come forth and share some wisdom?
Thank you, Chancellor Dooley. It's really wonderful to be on campus today and to see all of your beautiful faces. Welcome, Purdue Global graduating class of 2024. I am so proud that all of you have worked tirelessly to make it to this stage today. Give yourselves a round of applause and continue celebrating this achievement throughout the rest of the year and into the next. This is the beginning of the rest of your lives. I want you to remember that when you encounter adversity in life, nothing can ever take away the education and the degree that you have achieved. It is yours to own and keep. I am honored to be giving today's keynote speech, and even more honored to share the stage and the virtual space with all the graduates here at Purdue Global. 5 short months ago, I was walking across this very stage at my own graduation with tears in my eyes and so much gratitude. Gratitude toward the university, my professors, and my classmates. Gratitude toward my family and friends, and even my study buddy, Puffman, that's my pet cockatiel, for encouraging me during my educational journey. But above all, gratitude for myself for achieving a goal that I never thought would be possible 3 years ago when I decided to apply to school at Purdue Global. Before I begin, I want you all to take a moment to close your eyes. Take a few breaths in and out and smile. Smile and honor yourselves. Every challenge you have faced over these last few years has transformed you into the accomplished individual you are today. Take a moment to be proud of yourselves that you made it here. I want to talk about a word that remained constant through the last few years of my life and educational journey. That word is transformation. What does the word mean to you? Transformation, by definition, is a dramatic change in form or appearance, a metamorphosis. I think it is safe to say that every graduate here today feels that over the course of their educational journey, they have experienced transformation. Those of you walking the stage are a different version of yourselves today than the day you signed up for school. And I am so proud of you for persisting tirelessly toward your academic goals. 3 years ago, I was facing my own transformation as someone who was making life-altering decisions about cancer diagnoses, treatment, and what the future would hold at a time that was incredibly uncertain. Facing the challenges that come with breast cancer was certainly not something that I was prepared for at 33 years old. When I looked deep within myself, I decided that I could use this adversity as fuel to return to my education. I chose Purdue Global's nutrition program because I wanted to transform a difficult time in my life where my own health was being challenged and use it as a platform to educate those within my community about ways to live healthier. Consider the transformative effect of education on individuals. For a child who learns to read, the world opens in ways previously unimaginable. For a student who masters a new skill, the possibilities for their future expand exponentially. Education empowers people to overcome barriers, to break the cycle of poverty, and to build a life of dignity and opportunity. It is a foundation upon which self-sufficiency, confidence, and leadership are born. Education is the very bedrock upon which transformation is built. It is the force that shapes our individual and collective destinies and ignites the spark of change that reverberates across communities and nations. Ask yourselves, how can I use my educational journey towards transformation? This may be something that you want to do personally, professionally, within your community, or on a global level. Transformation may mean stepping out of your comfort zone, shifting your perspective, embracing change, and finding your power. It requires resilience and the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to learn from failures, and to keep moving forward. Resilience is what allows us to persevere through the challenges that inevitably arise on the path of transformation. When we persevere through adversity, we can use this as fuel to be true change makers. When we look at significant change makers throughout history, their stories are shaped by experiences that led them toward transformative action. As a world-renowned poet, dancer, singer, activist, and scholar, Dr. Maya Angelou faced personal struggles and racial prejudice in the heights of the civil rights movement. Despite these challenges, she remained undeterred and went on to transform herself and the lives of others throughout the world by speaking some of the most prolific words in history. In one of her poems, Dr. Angelou wrote, We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. Your presence here today is a testament to the changes each one of you has gone through to achieve that beauty. These changes have driven you to pursue something greater than yourselves, leading you to this moment where you are about to walk across this stage and receive your degrees. Each one of you today is transformed. In closing, I want to leave you with these words of inspiration. You have within you the power to be a force for change. Embrace that power with conviction. Shape the future with your dreams, your actions, and your unwavering commitment to making the world a better place. Use the challenges you may face in life to create something positive that is greater than yourselves. I believe that each of you can use your education to turn aspirations into achievements. The world is waiting for the transformation that only you can bring. Congratulations, Purdue Global graduates of 2024. Thank you.
I'm a little taller than Emily. Emily, thank you so much from hearing, and I particularly love your stories of metamorphosis, because I got a butterfly garden that I'm trying to get going and got monarchs floating around in my backyard and things like this. And transformation is very much an important theme and I know that your mom is another person who went back to school when I think she was close to 30 and became a nurse and has had a wonderful career. So you had a good role model. I know that as well. So thank you so much. It's inspiring. I think the thing that's we need to take away, there's graduates like Emily who've just continually persisted in their pursuit of completing your studies and earning your degree. And your stories show us that it's possible and how important it is to what we're doing. So you've had your comeback, Emily, and you're on to the next chapter of your life and your career. And now let's, have a few more highlights of our exceptional graduates. The following groups have all demonstrated outstanding academic achievement, maintaining high grade point averages throughout their time at Purdue Global. And these achievements are recognized alongside their name within the digital program. Earning a doctoral degree is the highest educational level in any field. It is truly an extraordinary accomplishment, and I want to give a special shout out to the doctoral candidate degrees who've demonstrated exceptional academic achievement with their impressive GPAs by earning honors or high GPA distinction. Doctoral candidates with honors and high GPA distinctions, would you please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. Next, we want to recognize our master's degree candidates who've earned high GPA distinction for their achievement. And in this particular case, it means a GPA of 3.9 or higher in their master's program, which is quite impressive. With a master's degree candidates with a 3.9 GPA or higher, would you please rise to be recognized? Please be seated. That's quite incredible. We're also proud to acknowledge the associate and bachelor's degree candidates who have earned academic honors by achieving high cumulative grade point averages in their programs of study. So this means cum laude honors are those who earned a 3.7 to a 3.79 cumulative GPA throughout their program. If you're an associate's or bachelor's degree candidate with cum laude honors, would you please rise? Please be seated. Then we go to magna cum laude honors awarded to candidates who have achieved a high cumulative GPA of at least 3.8. And it's wonderful to see what you honor if you have the 3.8 magna cum laude honors. Would you please stand as the associates and bachelors? There they are. And you can be seated, please. And then finally, we have associates and bachelor's degree candidates. I don't know how you do this. They have a perfect 4.0. Every course is an A. Would you please stand and rise to be summa cum laude honors? Truly exceptional. Congratulations on your honor. Well done, and be seated, please. All right, graduates, today is a day to celebrate you. Finishing your degree can bring about a flurry of emotions, and I hope you take time today to bask in the glory of your accomplishments. Today is a day to celebrate. Your perseverance and dedication have gotten you to this moment. We love to see your smiling faces and share in your pride and excitement.
And now, a message from your deans.
Congratulations, Purdue Global Law School graduates. If you can make it through this, you can make it through anything.
Congratulations to the graduates of the School of Multidisciplinary and Professional Studies. Your hard work and dedication have led you to this special day, and the entire faculty celebrate your accomplishments. Your education have led you to have the skills necessary to make a meaningful impact, and we can't wait to see what you do. Congratulations.
Graduates, I want you to know how very proud we are of you. Because of this accomplishment, your life will never be the same. And not only yours, but the generations that follow. Great job, and enjoy your accomplishment.
Congratulations, School of Nursing graduates. I am so proud of you and your achievements. Your commitment to your studies and the future of nursing is inspiring. Now it's time to celebrate. Go out there and make great change.
Congratulations, School of Health Science graduates. What an exciting and life-changing accomplishment. The faculty and I are so proud and look forward to seeing your contributions to the field of health. Apply what you learned to your diverse communities and you will continue to make a difference. Best wishes on your future endeavors.
Congratulations, graduates from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences and the School of Aviation. We are so proud of everything that you've accomplished, and we will be cheering you on in all of your future endeavors.
I am Dr. Carolyn Nordstrom, and on behalf of all of us at Purdue University Global, we proudly recognize all of our graduates who are participating virtually from around the world today. Candidates, please rise for the conferral of your degree. Dr. Dooley, these graduates have successfully fulfilled the requirements of Purdue University Global. And with the approval of the faculty, they are now being presented to you to be formally recognized for their degree.
Exercising the authority of the trustees of Purdue University Global, legally vested by the people of the state of Indiana, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I now confer upon each of you the doctoral, master's, bachelor's, associate, or certificate with all the rights, privileges, duties, and responsibilities of that degree. Congratulations to our virtual graduates.
Jernings Abraham, U.S. Army. Alexandra Abugazali. Olusegun Agbaje. Ana Clara Aguiar Mendez. Olawayi Akin Rolabu. Vanessa Alatorre. Liz Alfred, U.S. Army veteran. Rebecca Alvarez, U.S. Army. Frank Aponte, U.S. Army. Talia Aponte, U.S. Army veteran. Mayra Archela Gonzalez. Marlena Armendariz. Joseph Artiaga. McKeen Ossie. Stephanie Babella. Shock Bache. Lacey Baker. Ravine Batchelor. Brittany Beaver. Kaylee Beck, U.S. Army. Rocco Bene. Brianna Benson Dove. Samuel Billings, U.S. Army. Amanda Blanchard. Autumn Bobo. Teresa Bodenheimer. Brianna Boggs. Cameron Bowes. Wendy Bauer. Kirsten Brandenburg. Justina Breen. Patience Brown. Leanna Bryant, U.S. Navy veteran. Celeste Bueno. Leah Bergdorfer. Deidre Burgess. Felicia Camille. Emily Cardona Ferrer. Tanzania Carr. Brittany Carter. Tian Trang Castellanos. Jennifer Cedillos. Tamika Clark, U.S. Navy veteran. Teresa Cleary. Taylor Clevenger. Tashaneet Cohen, U.S. Marines veteran. Elnita Cole. Alex Converse Sr. Inez Cook. Blake Cornelius, U.S. Army. Matthew Corso. Jacqueline Craig. Mee Cropper. Alexis Cruz, U.S. Army veteran. Kristen Cruz. Rachel Cunningham. Tiffany Danevich. Trisha Daniels. Sabina DePrado. Carrie Day, U.S. Marines veteran. Riva DeFelice. Regina Dino. Stephanie Derwin. Corey DeShields. Sharon Dillon. Dana Diaz Astorga. Ashling Diggs. Alyssa DiGiacomo. Amanda Demas. Jenna DeSanto. Darice Dobbs. Melissa Donsizen. Dana Doran Polk. Mara Duenas. Tui Tien Dong. Kevin Dupuy. Daniela Duran Molina. Morgan Ashley Aguia. Eliandra Espinal. Gabriela Ethanislao Lavigne. Lakidra Everett. Lisa Everett, Demetris Everett, Laverne Farley, Shamika Farrell, Catherine Feaster, Brianne Fellon, Chad Ferguson, Jermaine Ferguson Smith, Micaela Fejera, Olorungemi Feisola, Eric Fisher, U.S. Army, Dylan Fleming, Kelsey Flint, Valerie Flood, Tiana Floyd, Allison Fowler, Shawnee Franklin, U.S. Army, Maribelli Galan, Natalie Galvez, Natalia Gona Schreier, Elizabeth Garcia, Charles Gibson, Deborah Gibson, Ushindi Gibson, Abigail Gonzalez, Shayna Gore, Catherine Graber, Sila Grant, Tabitha Gray, Fallon Green, Monica Gregory, Alexandria Grenier, Vic Grubbs, U.S. Navy veteran, Zulema Guevara, Dorothy Hahn, Devon Hall, U.S. Army, Rachel Hall, Dauda Hama, U.S. Army, Nicole Hamilton, Courtney Hampton, Ian Hanna, Sage Hansen, Portia Harris, Stephanie Head, Mary Heller, Tiffany Henningsen, Janelle Hernandez, Emily Hilt, Stephanie Holdaway, U.S. Army, Rebecca Hollington, Betty Hooker, U.S. Army, LaGlendra Hughes, Amy Hunter, John Irizarry, U.S. Army, Kayla Irons, Kalasia Irvin, Kelvin Ivory, U.S. Army, Shaquita Jackson, Dominique Jackson, Caitlin Jacobs, Belinda Jacobs Williams, Lakshmi Javali, Anne Gentinor, Steffi Johnson, Hannah Jones, Lavondria Joseph, Rachel Joyce, Mara Keller, Mark Kelly, U.S. Navy veteran, Emmeline Carrasquez Wilson, Ani Kavorkova, Sarah Kinney, Faya Kirby, Allison Klein, Brandy Kohler, Nicole Kondratic, Brianna Kraft, Paige Krutzer, Emma Lamb, Francis Langford, Carrie Latchman, Amanda Layton, Sierra Lawson, U.S. Air Force veteran, Mark Donald Lazar, Stephanie Lara, Katie Lesky, Rebecca Lees, Nicole Liming, Sarah Links, Vladislav Levine, Kaylee Lloyd, Ashley Lopez, Christina Lopez, Elizabeth Lucas, Melissa Madrid, Lainey Main, Tanisha Met, Melissa Maldonado, Harjessica Mali, Arti Mani, Kimberly Markham, Amanda Marrero, Jocelyn Martin, Alyssa Martinez, Shabrika Mathis, U.S. Navy veteran, Donna Mays Hall, Ricky McDowell, Dolores McGee, Megan McGee, Shannon McGraw, Mary McGuire, Robert McMillan, U.S. Army, Sarita Meeks, Shania Mejia, Angelisa Mejias, Tammy Millard Rice, Lynette Miller, Clinton Milton, Abigail Minnick, Naomi Mirville, Imani Mitchell, Lourdes Moreno, U.S. Army, Randy Morris, Sarah Moulton, Amy Mueller, Kaylee Munoz, Caitlin Nacy, Michelle Negron, Janisa Noel, Linda Odera, Hakeem Ogun, Jacinta Akpokiri, Olufalake Alolaye, Farsat Alaiwala, Asia Oliver, Natalia Olmo, Margarita Ornelas, Solane Palacios Vizcarrondo, Maggie Panetti, Samantha Panizo Biochi, Deepa Patel, Selma Patillo Sims, Daniel Patton, U.S. Air Force, Chandler Pellerin, Christina Parando, Rosemarie Pereira, Dawn Perkins, Shalia Perry, Kenise Person, Jasmine Peters, Yvonne Phillip. Lizette Posadas. Blight Kirsten Polito. Aisha Rahman. Tristan Ratliff. Kiana Ray. Salima Razaxadeh. Leslie Reed. Timothy Reed. Sharice Rice, U.S. Army veteran. Cassandra Ricketts. Kenneth Riley. Kimberly Riley. Quentin Riley. Kaylee Rincon. Kylie Ritchie. Lucretia Roberts. Ashley Rodrigue. Brandon Rodriguez. Laura Rodriguez Palma. Carla Rogers. Michaela Rogers. Shauna Ronan. Robin Roop. Valerie Rosado. Jessica Ross. Betty Rupert. Destiny Riles. Nicole Ryback. Ted St. Amand, U.S. Army. Marisol Salas de la Garza. Alyssa Sale. Helen Sanchez. Paul Sanchez. Kaylee Sangster. Sedina Sar, U.S. Marines. Kelly Satterfield, U.S. Army. Kylan Schleter. Sarah Scott. Amisha Shaw. John Sharp, U.S. Army. Shannon Shaw. Irene Shelton Garcia. Mark Shoemaker. Sophanie Simeon. Shaeja Sims. Lisbeth Sloan, U.S. Navy veteran. Allison Smith. Angela Smith. Katrina Smith. Helenka Summers, U.S. Air Force veteran. Diane Souza. Faith Spinks. Stephanie Springer. Kimberly Stasko. Tyrese Stevens. Shelley Stevens. Shakima Stewart. Louisa Strellman. Brianna Stroop. Andrea Stroder. Brooke Stuckey. Lori Ashley Tuante Deboki. Angela Teeters. Taylor Texera. Sarah Tyson. Daisy Thompson. Michelle Thompson. Alexis Thorpe. Christina Tulsi. Juan Tran. Latricia Turner. Anna Ewell. Dinah Umadan. Jessica Valson. Radmila Vandiver. Joseph Vasquez, U.S. Army. Nicole Vader. Christina Vaughn. Deliana Vasquez. Jorge Vega. Mary Vincent. Kelly Vitale. Jennifer Waldom. Lisa Wallace. Karen Vandersleben. Aaron Ward. Lauren Watkins. Caitlin Weber. Zachary Weitzel. Hope Ann Wheaton. Stephanie White. Ruth Whiteside. Mark Williams, U.S. Marines veteran. Michelle Williams. Taliba Willis Parker. Sky Wilson. Lance Weiser, U.S. Coast Guard. Nicole Wolbert. Afua Woods. Nicholas Yamaguchi. Kelsey Zembicki.
Graduates, you have to stand up one more time. Please rise. And graduates participating from home, please put on your cap and tassel if you've not already wearing it. As the Chancellor of Purdue University Global, I now invite you to participate in the tradition that will signify your new status. Graduates, as you are now part of the graduating class of Purdue University Global, you may change your tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard. I don't know, it just seems that people are really happy today. What I didn't hear is I didn't hear any call bell, so One more thing. There is a tradition at Purdue that I want to share with you as our newest alumni. As a Boilermaker tradition, we go, hammer up. No, oh, I screwed that up. Stop that. The cowbell just got me off my game. I'm sorry about that. It's boiler up, hammer down, and hail Purdue Global. Let's all do it together, all right? Boiler up, hammer down, and hail Purdue Global. Congratulations, all right.